So I came down to a creek. I'm not going to say which one, because I want to come back here in the summer and crawl up this puppy in my belly, I think. But I got a signal. I was just about to turn and leave because I was realizing it was icy and it's not that deep, but I'm going to want to come back better prepared, and I got a signal. I swear that's the edge of a coin right there. So I'm going to try and bust up all the other rocks. It's definitely something flat that's wedged in the crack here. I don't have the GoPro, but right there. Let's try and get that out and see what that might be. I think I see what it is now. I think it's a broken off key, so I'm going to go ahead and use metal to dig it out, but it is an example of a lot of things being stuck in the cracks of this creek. It's a coin. Looks like a penny. It's actually a nickel. And I feel like that's the creek telling us that there's stuff here in 1981. We like that. Let's call that the start of the summer season. We have found a spot where there are not 1,000 humans, because there are 1,000 humans everywhere I go. I'm glad that you're all getting out and flexing your freedoms and abilities to go to the wild places, because those will always be safe for you. We're going to hunt around here a little bit and see what might have been lost. We are using the Garrett AT Pro. We will turn it on. We will turn it on. We have headphones in. Full battery. Sensitivity, we will go ahead and jack way up, maybe 1 bar down. Zero discrimination, so we can hear every single sound. Proportionate audio mode. And that is it. Okay, first swing, first signal. It's an 81. Let's hope for that silver ring. Oh, what I do see is an older copper penny. It's not a wheat penny. Let's check the year. That would be 1977, my birth year. First swing, first signal. It's a coin. It's copper. It's my birth year. And target a foot away. This must have been a Zinken. It's gone now. Across the water, and I see that it's actually a well beaten down spot in the clay, that even though it's got modern stuff, it's probably an old crossing. You can see little curb foundations that are long mossed over with willow roots growing over them and stuff, so it could have just been the low pass between two ranches. I have a 80 signal, which I've kind of lost. It's an 80 on the Garrett. Let's hope that's not it, because that's huge, whatever it is. Let me get a better reading again. Oh yeah, it's something big. But it doesn't mean that it ain't a huge silver dollar, we learned that. It could be deep though. Oh. It's looking like a copper wing nut with a bolt attached. It's okay though, a lot of stuff got thrown in this river. It's an old river. 6 signal here, do you see it? Oh, it's a modern stake quarter. But it's a quarter. Loud, crisp, clear 82 signal. Right there, and it seems small. It's at the end of the swimming hole. It'll be a lead weight. Oh, I see a coin. What are you? Okay, it's a Lincoln Memorial from that long ago. A lot of signals here. This one is this one is the lead sinker, but it was a good signal. Here's our next signal. It's not silver, it's a ways back there. 10-cent piece US. I'm coming back and doing the bottom of this when it gets warm too. Here's the edge of a big old coin. I'm glad that I looked. It was only reading 45. I'm wondering why that would be. Yeah, it's something different. Let's be careful with this, Nate. It's not gold, is it? Oh, let's go look. Probably a token. Dip it a little. Give it a touch. Could be anything in this river. I don't know. I want to be real careful with that. Let's look at what we can see on the back. 5 smaller leaves. A shield looking thing. Oh, that side's pretty wiped. That's exciting. That is exciting. Well, I don't know, but when you get something like that, start mopping up the site. This is maybe Chilean, 5 shilling, I don't know. I'm sorry. I never was a coin expert. But we have something to research at the end of this. So stick around for the end and I will carefully clean it up in a more controlled environment. And we'll find out what it says around the edge there. Checking all these little riffles in the clay for signals. Stop to look at this shard and show it to you. And saw the profile of an old beat up tip laying in the gravels. Could barely prove it anymore. It's seen so much damage. Just knocking along the bottom in every storm. But that's an artifact. So straight away. That's another destroyed sandblasted tip. It was all sharp at one time. The more it tumbles down this river, the more it turns back into sand. And the next thing we see, old cork top, bottle top. That's also glass and being worn down. And then, what was this? That also was. You can just tell because they're it's had big notches taken out of it by hitting the rocks, and it's been sanded back down. But overall, it's what it is. And then you go just a little farther and find this one that hasn't yet been destroyed all the way, but it will be. It'll be snapped in half by being pinched between two of these in a raging storm, and then eventually it'll be sand out in the ocean bottoms. But yeah, that's how it happens a lot. Is there's little piles of things that are the same weight and the same aerodynamic shape, and then you'll find them all flowing there in a row. Just slow down, look around, you'll probably find some more. A shilling. 5 shilling. A lot of you probably already knew that though. From 19... Is that a 90? Is this a current coin? Yes, I believe that says 90. Well, I'm not incredibly disappointed. For some reason that was over here in California. Lost in a river. 5 shilling. So I don't know what that is on the back unless it's like a flooring design or something sticking through there. We'll have to clean it up. See if it's with the gates or we'll see.